enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check. You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Make you bounce around like this one's Calypso. Overshine.
What's up?
Here's Jalen Milroe.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Not Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Milrow. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Texas. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19, Tiger, 79. No.
Give now to the running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10 from the 43.
70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. A 3rd down run with Blue. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just 2 to go.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Traveler.
Give, it's Blue. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means 1st down.
That's good for a doublet. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
First down throw here from Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Move it. Let's go.
Hand off to the back. Trying to win that race to the edge, but the finish line ends up being right where he started, Brock, so no gain on 2nd.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Let's go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Going left side, Bowers has it. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Go for it. Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here, although if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
Ready, set.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on. 60 back there. 60. Press ball 80. Ready,
Back-to-back carries here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Shamrocks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. Shoots away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Off the play fake, Williams. Complete out to the right side. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
First and 10.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Right back to Irving now. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Todd, you've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Shamrocks and their running back about to get back to work. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Deputy! Count 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives him the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On the set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready, set!
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, pass! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! '79 Broncos! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 19 Lions!
Milrow with it on first. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Running right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Like Bronco 80.
Blue gets the handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Rig. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 50, trap 50.
Milrow looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
A defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Second and 3 now.
Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60. Ready.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it. Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panthers 60, Panthers 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Milrow. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Shamrocks grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Shamrocks double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Looking from the gun, Williams. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Finds a man right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Again, it's Williams. Complete out to the right. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Stop, game. Come on.
Takes its 3rd and 4th timeout. And that's all they've got for what
I mean, who I want. You're going to do that because you make them line up funky the way I don't teach it. That's not what I'm trying to accomplish.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's Williams again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's making a bid for it. And this one doesn't go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. It's about 43 yards for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets him back to within 11.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. That confidence built, that's important.
This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Line up the design keeper. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a divisional battle in the NFC South. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Black Knights wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. Both teams a little slow to get the offenses in gear. It's week 1. We're all tied at the half. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Raiders. And this is Rashee Rice. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 58 yards for the score. This one's at halftime, and it's the Chiefs with the lead in the opener at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. 70 range, 70 range, 18, pioneer.
Milrow from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on. 70 line. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Throw in here. Milrow. Throw left side. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Okay, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Going with Blue here. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Here's Milrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cup 19. 65. Trap 50.
From the red zone now. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play. drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
10 for 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Shamrocks grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks push their lead to 18. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. New set of downs for them from the 31. The drive begins with a run by Irving. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. They are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Back out runs their offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Got it. Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Milrow now to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
18 Cardinals, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
2nd and 10. No room to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On screen here to Blue. He's got the 1st and more, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw, here's Milrow. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now here he goes on the boot. Buys time, rolling right. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Red Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Now it's Milrow. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Shamrock stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Now, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting at the 10. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Panthers set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, here's Williams. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense ready to get going again now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock. They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Deputy. Deputy Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
To the air. Milrow. Forced out to his right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Warriors 70. 19, 8, Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Halfway to the mark marker. It's 2nd and 5.
18, Pioneer. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70
Throwing now, Milrow. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hurt. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Milrow looking to throw. Pass caught. It's Hunter. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds the in route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. Buffalo, 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Headed out right. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Okay, break.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Down. Dragon 60, Bronco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19, Trap 60, Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Throwing here, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop block, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks keep adding to that 4-quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Shamrocks throw their lead yet again. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense headed out now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Williams to throw on first. It is caught left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 40.
Off the play fake, Williams. Looking for his bag, but he will not find it. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Williams with the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
So many options on 3rd and 1. That playbook wide open. And when you call a QB sneak, the last thing you want is to see that play go backwards.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll run for this. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Williams from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
To throw, Williams. He's on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. Next on the crosser. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he rips this one out over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now 4 seconds left. We got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Getting out to his left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Shamrocks as we say so long from Charlotte.